Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today. My name is Melissa and I'm here to guide you through chair yoga. We will practice together for 30 minutes. So just a reminder to listen to your body. If any stretches are not working for you, you can always skip them, come on up and modify. And things that you'll need today for your practice is you'll want to have a chair that you're comfortable in. If you have a chair that has wheels, you can put them in the lock position. And I always like using a chair that doesn't have arms, just so I can move a little more freely. But if you have a chair that has arms, no big deal. We'll just work around those today. So as we get started, let's scoot to the edge of your seat. And this will just help you to elongate your spine. Sometimes when we're sitting at the back chair, we can round the spine a little bit. So this will just try to open the chest and the heart a little bit. So let's take 3 shoulder rolls here. We will take our shoulders up to the ears, create a large circle, and relax your shoulders as you exhale. Take a full breath in. Let's take our shoulders up, back, and down. And one more time. Let's inhale and exhale. Great. And then let's take a moment here to close the eyes. And we will just gently bring our awareness to where our body is touching the ground in the chair. So let's feel that our feet are grounded down. We'll feel that our heels are in line with our knees, and then our knees are in line with our hips. And feel that the shoulders are over the hips. We just don't want to be leaning forward or back too much. Create a sensation of tucking your tailbone. So feel our navel move back and up to the spine a little bit. And then create this long line that flows through the spine. So we'll try to lengthen the back of the neck, reach and stretch through the crown of the head. And then dropping in, we'll begin to connect to the rise and the fall of the breath. And then lengthening as you inhale and lengthening as you exhale. Maybe encourage the exhale to be a little bit longer than the inhale. As you're breathing here, simply notice the 4 parts of the breath. So we often think of the breath as just one part. We'll notice the inhale, the space, the pause, the exhale, and the space, the pause. And then noticing how each breath so freely flows one into the next. Without any thought, the breath moves seamlessly, continuously, one into the next. Let's take a moment to gently draw the chin into the chest here. Begin to lengthen the back of your neck. And then gazing up to the sky, let's just take our gaze up, gently relaxing your head back. And then chin to your chest, gently relax your head. Gaze to the sky. Let's go 3 more times forward and back, and you can just move at your own pace. Good. When that feels complete, let's take our right ear to the right shoulder. So we're just going to soften that ear to the shoulder. We'll bring ourselves back to neutral. We'll flow to the other side. And then let's just take this side to side. So we are going to take a moment to work through the 6 movements of the spine. So they say that if you move your spine 6 different ways each day, it helps to keep your spine strong and flexible, healthy, and pain-free. And this is just going to be a really nice flow for your neck. So just getting that circulation and blood flowing and just releasing and soothing away tension that you might be holding in the neck. Good. When that comes back to a neutral neck. Let's take our gaze to the right. So we're just going to float off the right shoulder. Come back to center, full breath to lengthen, gaze off your left. And let's go side to side here. Fantastic. Come back to neutral and let's circle it out. So we're just going to kind of smooth out all of those movements with a big circle. And flow in the other direction. We'll just reverse that movement. Good. Let's bring it back to neutral. And then taking a moment to take your chin, and we're just going to kind of jet the chin forward. And then we are going to pull the chin back. So let your chin float forward and then draw it back and moving with the breath here. Good. And then as you bring yourself to neutral, let's imagine that there was a clock in front of us and the clock was lined with numbers, and we just want to run our nose to the numbers of the clock. Flow in the other direction. We'll reverse that movement. Great. And release. Let's take it to neutral. Let's bring the arms up to the sky. Nice full breath in here. Let's bring our palms to touch and exhale, hands to your heart. Full breath in. Let's reach and stretch up. And release. 3 more times here. So let's just get those shoulders moving, get that blood circulation moving down to your shoulders. Bringing your hands at the heart. Let's begin to circle in the other direction. So we'll take our fingertips to the sky. Let the arms sweep out and around. Great. We'll gently relax our hands down. Let's bring our hands onto our low back and then inviting a gentle back bend here. So we'll begin to gently just draw our body forward. So we're going to almost press our stomach forward, but then we'll arch our back, we'll gaze to the sky and create a back bend here. And as you're pressing into your low back, try to bring your shoulders back behind you to deepen your back bend and take this opportunity to relax your shoulders from your ears. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's take ourselves to neutral, full breath in. Let's bring those hands up towards the sky. Release your hands to the right on the out breath and gaze off your right shoulder. Just seeing if gazing off the right shoulder can just move you deeper into your twist. Let's bring our hands up to the sky, full breath in, and release your hands to the left on the exhale. And gaze off that left shoulder and just notice if that helps you move a bit deeper into the shoulder stretch. Coming back on up to neutral, bring your hands right in line with your shoulders. Let's take that right hand, reach and stretch up and stretch out of your waist. Create a bit of slack and then left hand rises, slacking on the right side. Great. And side to side. So maybe imagine you were reaching up for a rope, you're climbing. And each time try to reach and stretch from your waist. Try to move a little bit higher up.
Good. Let's take ourselves to neutral. Float your right hand down. We'll just let it relax down towards the ground. Bring your left arm up and over. Land in a side stretch. Try to roll your left shoulder back a little bit. Try to roll your right shoulder under slightly. Great. Let's bring it to neutral. Nice full breath here. Lengthen. Release your left hand down, right hand up and over. Roll the right shoulder back, left shoulder under, heart is to the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. And release. Let's float ourselves to neutral here. Take your hands to the sky. Let's bring our index and our thumb to touch and relax it down on the exhale. Full breath in, reach and stretch out. And release. Let's go 3 more times here with your breath. Fantastic. Let your hands relax down. Let's bring our hands right out in front. We're going to work a flow for our wrists. So bring your hands in line with your shoulders. Create fists and then reach and stretch through your fingertips. So create a bit of a release. Fists, reach and stretch out. Fists, reach and stretch out. Good. Let's bring it out to the side. Arms out into a T position. Fists and stretch it out. Great. Take your hands up in line with your shoulders. Fists and reach and stretch out. Great. Let's bring those hands down to the ground. Relax your shoulders, fists, and reach and stretch out. Fantastic. Let's bring our hands together. Fingers will interlock, palms will touch, and then circle out through your wrists a bit here. Maybe find large circles, maybe find smaller circles. And then flow in the other direction. We'll just reverse that movement. Let's float our hands out in front of us and find some circles here in the wrists. Flow in the other direction. Hands out into T and circle. Reverse. Hands to the sky, hands in line with shoulders, and circle. And reverse. Let your hands relax down. Circle. Reverse. And let's shake it out from here. I always love working those wrist flows. I know when I am at my computer a lot or I'm on the phone quite a bit, my wrist just gets so fatigued and so tender. So it's wonderful to take that time to bring some circulation, get the blood flowing, and just kind of move things in the wrist and then the fingers. Great. Let's take a moment to scoot to the edge of your seat as best as you can. You are going to hold onto the sides of your chair. Bring your feet out nice and wide. And we are just going to do a little windshield wipe of our knees to the left and to the right. We'll just do a little bit of a hip stretch here. I know this one could be a little tricky if you have those arms on your chair, but just kind of move around them a little bit. Great. Let's bring ourselves back onto to a neutral position. Feel free to hold onto your chair, maybe hands onto the lap. Engage your core here. So we are going to create a sensation of tucking the tailbone. Try to feel that the navel moves back and up to the spine slightly. Bring your right knee into your chest. We're just going to float that knee up, and then you're going to bring your knee down. Engage your core, float it up, and lower. Perfect. Let's move with the breath here. Right foot plants down. Core engages, left leg rises up. Good. We're going to plant that foot down. And then let's bring our right leg up and we are going to kick it out right in front. So we're going to straighten our leg and then we're going to reset to center. Kick your leg out in front of you and reset. Great. Let's plant our foot down. Core engages. Left leg floats when you're ready. Great. Let's plant the foot. We'll give ourselves a breath here. Take your right knee into your chest. So fingers will interlock. You can inch to the edge of your seat a little more if you need to. You are going to take that knee into your chest and into your stomach and bring yourself into a little bit of a circular movement here in the hip joint. Circle in the other direction. We'll reverse that movement. Great. Come to stillness here. Interlock your fingers and pull your knee right into your stomach and into your chest. So this one is going to give you a nice stretch in the hip joints. Great. Let's try to avoid our stomach. We are going to try to just pull this knee into the underarm area. So we'll try to avoid our stomach. We'll try to avoid our rib cage on this one. And then using that arm strength, using that shoulder strength to really draw that leg into your body. Good. Let's plant the right foot down. Left leg comes up and into the chest and into the stomach. Fingers will interlock and begin to circle. Flow in the other direction. We'll reverse that movement. Good. Let's take our knee to our chest. We'll hug that in. Feel the arms working. Feel your shoulders working. Take a full breath in and out. Let's try to avoid our stomach, avoid the rib cage, and then pull that knee into the underarm area. And really using that arm and shoulder strength here. Good. Let's begin to release that one. We're going to plant the foot down, come on up to stand. And as you come on up to stand, let's just shake it out a little bit with the legs and the wrists. You can just shake out any way that feels right for you. Let's get that circulation moving to your fingertips and down to your toes. Coming into stillness here, feel free to grab onto your chair if you would like a little support. We'll try some balancing. So if it's nice to have this next to you, if you are feeling a little unstable and you need a little support here. So let's work a bit with crane today. So for crane, using the chair or not, let's take that right leg out in front. So toes can be on the ground. Maybe lift your leg up for a 90-degree angle. Arms can come out into T with soft wrists, elbows, and shoulders. And finding your drishti. Let's find one spot to focus concentration, to focus awareness. And once you find that spot, not letting the eyes shift at all. Let's begin to relax the legs. We'll do a reset on the right foot. Grounding into your right foot, left leg rises up when you're ready. Feel really grounded through all the parts of your right foot. So we'll try to press through the inside, through the outside, and notice your body's natural tendency if you tend to roll in or tend to roll to the outside of your foot. Good. Let's bring it down. Feet plant, arms relax. Feet wider than hips. Let's bring arms side to side. We'll float ourselves into empty coat sleeves. Coming into a neutral position here. Let's bring our feet in line with our hips. Hands will reach and stretch up. Let's just frame our ears with the arms. We're just going to reach for opposite elbows here. Take a full breath to lengthen. Release to the right. Come back to center and release to the left. Bring yourself side to side. Give yourself a moment to pause. Let's release to the right. Try to feel your left hip pressing off to the left and just letting that move you a little deeper into the side stretch. Bring yourself back to neutral. Full breath to lengthen. Release to the left. Try to roll the left shoulder under. Right shoulder is rolling back. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's bring ourselves back to neutral, releasing the hands behind your body. Fingers will interlock, palms will touch. Maybe imagine you could squeeze a pencil between the shoulder blades. Take a full breath here to lengthen. Fold yourself down as you exhale. Maybe have your arms run along your back. Maybe release your arms away from your back. Maybe gaze to the wall that's behind you. Try to relax the back of your head as best as you can. Try to let go of tension that you might be holding onto. Let's put our hands onto our low back. Relax your hands down towards the ground. Flow on up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Take a shoulder roll here. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's use the chair for a moment. We're going to use the seat of our chair. And you'll just want to access the seat here. Let's take a moment to square our feet in line with our hips. Take your hands to the sky. Breathe in. Fold yourself down. Breathe out. Take your hands right onto your seat. And let's shake out our legs a little bit here. So it may feel nice to bend one knee, to bend the other knee. And relax your head, yes. And relax your head, no. As you come into stillness here, let's take our hands to the right. We'll bring ourselves into a side stretch in our forward folds. Ground evenly through both of your feet, so inside and outside of each foot. Let's come back to center. We'll bring our hands to the other side, reaching and stretching from the waist. Lengthen the side body, the arm, and the fingertips. Let's bring ourselves back on through to center, back on through into a fold. Working with cat and dog stretch. So feel free to bend the knees if that's needed. Let's take a moment to lower the stomach, lift up through the heart. Tailbone will lower and crown of the head will lower. And then flowing with your breath for a moment. Lengthen as you inhale. Lengthen as you exhale. As you inhale, let your shoulders relax from your ears. We'll create that space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. And then on the exhale, rounding your back. So imagine creating space between the shoulder blades. Let's come to a neutral spine here. We will try out a twist in our fold. Let's take a deep bend in our right knee. Let's plant our right hand down. Bring your left hand to the sky as you exhale. So as you're twisting here with your in-breath, feel your spine lengthen. On your out-breath, let your twist deepen. Let's float our left hand down. We're going to try a closed twist. So let's keep our legs exactly how they are. Closed twists tend to be a little bit more challenging, but we'll give it a try. Let's keep a deep bend in our right knee. This time, let's plant our left hand and we'll take our right hand to the sky. So you can take your hand to the sky, maybe wrap your arm around your low back, reach for the other hip crease and take a half bind. Let's begin to release that one. We're going to float ourselves down on through into a fold. Bend into your left knee. Let's plant our left hand, right hand to the sky. So open twist. One might feel nice and easy. Try to roll that right shoulder back a little bit more. See if that moves you a bit deeper into your twist. Reset yourself back on through into a fold. Keep your legs exactly how they are. So left knee will be bent. We're going to plant our right hand. We'll take our left hand to the sky. So nice closed twist here. Hand to the sky. Maybe wrap your arm around your low back. This can also give us a nice IT band stretch. You can get a nice stretch through the outer band of our leg on the right side. Let's release it. We're going to float ourselves back to neutral. Resetting the legs into your hands. You can shake out your legs a little bit here. Take a breath. We're going to lower our stomach. Let's lift up through the heart. A little bit of a rounding of the spine and bring your hands up to the sky. Full breath in. Hands at your heart space. Let's take a nice full breath out. We'll try another balance. So feel free to use your chair if you need it. Let's take our hands to the sky this time. We are going to bring our right leg out in front of us. So toes can be on the ground. This is going to be similar to crane, just like we tried a moment ago. And then straightening out your leg this time. So try to press out through the heel and the back of the knee. Let's take it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's plant our foot down. We're going to keep those hands to the sky. Left leg rises up. Kick your leg out in front of you. Let's take it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's release the hands down. We'll release the feet down. Feet a little wider than hips. Let's bring it side to side. Empty coat sleeve stretch. Coming back to a neutral spine, a neutral position here. Let's use our seat once again. We're going to try a nice little flow with the breath here. So we are going to square ourselves up to our chair. Full breath in, hands to the spine. Let's fold ourselves down to our seat. Let's lower our stomach down, lift up through the heart. Do a little round of your spine and come on up to stand. Full breath in, reach and stretch your hands up. Hands at your heart as you exhale. So these are called mini sun salutation aid. Nice little flow to warm the body up. Hands to the sky, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Let's lower the stomach, lift up through the heart. Little round of the spine to come on up to stand. Full breath in. Hands at heart, full breath out. Hands sweep up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Lower your stomach, lift up through the heart. A little bit of a round of the spine. Come on up to stand, full breath in. Hands at heart, full breath out. Let's come to our chair. We'll find a nice, comfortable seated position. And as you take seated, give yourself a moment to set up just how we began. We'll take our feet in line with our knees in line with hips, shoulders over hips. Let's take 3 shoulder rolls here. Shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale and exhale. Let's go one more time here. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's relax our shoulders. Take a moment to close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Check in and just feel that the mind is relaxed, calm, at ease. Feel your body relaxed, balanced, at ease as well. Tension that you may have come to class with, just feel how that has released with a little bit of meditation, with chair yoga. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining today. It's wonderful to be here with everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Melissa.
You're welcome.